All right, it is the new year, so this is the perfect time to reintroduce myself. All right, so hi, I am Dana Encarnacion. I am a romance author, and in April 2024, I published my debut novel, Tinker's Affliction, a new adult paranormal romance about a girl genius getting adopted by a family of werewolves, and the neighbor's son, Corinne, is her mate. Right now, I am working on book two of the Tinker series, Tinker's Unraveling, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have it published this year in 2026. So the question is, how did this all begin? Let's go back to 2015 in my sophomore year in high school. Actually, let's go way back to the very beginning, 2007. So I was 7 or 8 at the time and I was in the fourth grade. I just got back from summer break and the first assignment for that day in class, in English class, was what did I do during the summer? During that time, I had a lot of toxic family members that were surrounding me and pretty much subjected me to silence. So growing up, I didn't really have much of a voice. And in that time during English class, as I'm writing my assignment, I realized that I'm talking, but no one's telling me to shut up. And that was the kickoff for my writing journey. I finally got my voice back. I always had an active imagination growing up, and I just love anything fairy tale. I loved writing fiction, but I mostly just wrote the stories for myself. I never showed it to anybody out of fear that somebody was going to take that away from me and I no longer had a voice again. Moving forward to 2015, in my sophomore year in high school, I was introduced to Wattpad by a friend. And then starting out, I was just on the app as a reader, reading constant werewolf stories, anything paranormal. And then I decided to take a leap of faith and started posting my stories on Wattpad. It kicked off and I was welcomed with open arms. Tinker's Affliction was actually one of the first stories that I posted on Wattpad. And then over time, by the time I was in my senior year in high school in 2017, I was managing 12 work in progresses. And then later down the line in 2015, this is when I realized that I love writing. I love posting about my stories and sharing it to the world. And that's how I decided that I wanted to become an author. Thank you so much for hearing my story.